I'm Mike Weiss, Technical Director at Hollymont Ski Club. Basically what we're videoing today is benchmark skills evaluation. The need for this assessment is so that we can determine the control and skill sets that our young racers can provide. We've taken poles that can be bamboo or just outside plastic poles. They're meant not to be touched or skied by the athletes. They're only markers, and we want full-length poles so they truly understand that they must ski around these markers. Currently they're set about 2 full ski lengths apart. There's 15 poles of red, 15 poles of blue, set almost like a slalom width, 5 to 6 meters. What's critical in this benchmark evaluation is the terrain choice. This would be the steepest environment we would use, and this is what we would call an intermediate pitch, looking for a very consistent pitch and good snow quality. The skills of evaluation for us is the ability to control and manage their speed, showing good slalom type turns, because we're going to ask the athletes to choose either a red or a blue corridor environment, and they're to perform in between each set of poles a new turn. And we're looking for rhythm, movement, balance, and again, what level of carving ability these athletes might bring. Through some of the demonstrations, some athletes will actually perform with pole planting skills, will perform good upper and lower body separation. We hope to see good carving and edging skills, but more importantly, let's see what they can do in a controlled environment. Off we go. But what we are looking for are the skills of vertical motion, some separation, body moving down the line of poles, and the ability to get some carving and platform between the turns. We're going to use the same corridor drill, except this time we're going to ski within the corridor of the red and the blue poles. What we're trying to do here is, in a controlled side slip and a very strong vertical motion, turn our feet in the other direction. And we're going to see if these young athletes can stay in the corridor and turn both feet simultaneous with our movement of both legs and get some rhythm and just keep a nice flow. This is a drill that the U.S. ski team uses all the way up to World Cup. And it's called the pivoting drill or the braquage. This is a big challenge for our athletes, but it will identify if they're work on only one leg or if they're braking too much, and how much confidence they have with their balance. All right? You'll notice I'll even try to put a pole plant in there, try to keep the momentum, try to get some flow, and between every set of poles, turn my feet simultaneously, just like that, and it's a lot of fun. And that's how it's done. Using the same corridor, we're going to create this benchmark, which we call is more of a GS turn, where we're going to ask the athletes to ski around 2 poles, cross over, so around 2 red, then around 2 blue, cross over around 2 red, and these will be bigger turns, which will require good timing, good ability to find their balance, make the right turn, and coordinate all their activities. It is critical for us as coaches that we see that the athletes, A, can conceive the instructions and be able to develop the turns as instructed, because that's what ski racing is about. And then from the consistent setup, that way we can evaluate the performances of each athlete. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. I like to do it with 12. Right now what we have here is the centered simultaneous foot turning drill on a gentle grade, good even surface, inline, 12 brushes, and the whole idea is to be able to quickly, in a centered position, get the athletes to turn both feet simultaneously. Okay? This will differentiate those athletes that are back on their heels, or if they're skiing on only one leg, and it's a slalom drill that's very effective in skiing for quick turns. All right, let's give this a go. Kind of have to line up, think about what we're doing, and off we go. Okay. What you notice about this drill in this set, very, very challenging. There's not much room for error here. Definitely have to be in a tall position, okay, the ability to turn both feet, and you'll notice there's a lot of upper and lower body separation, which is one of the primary skill sets that we use in our coaching environment. The turning of feet independent of what the body is doing, and that's called separation. So this drill will demonstrate if young athletes have that ability. What we could do is modify this slightly. It is probably maybe a little bit over challenged because of the spacings. So if we find through the set that we do, we could tolerate maybe moving these two, probably add another foot, foot and a half. And that's just going to free up the ability and give a little more timing for the younger skiers. You'll notice strong need and use of the pole plant. Now, as we evaluate young athletes, we probably won't insist on the skill of the pole plant, but obviously those that have it incorporated will have more success in this particular drill. So we'll see. This is how you're going to make World Cup athletes. In front of here is what I call the jump boot touch drill. This actually comes similar to what has been going on with a Husky development program from the Alpine, Canada. And what we're trying to establish here is the reactionary skills, the timing skills of young skiers being able to move vertically, which means again they have to be centered over the skis, and in very quick fashion be able to go off the snow, land, continue the motion to touch their boots, and in rhythm determine when and where to jump. Okay? But it is all about good technical balance in skiing because you can't jump from the back seat. If you look at the set, you'll see that we have 8 equally spaced jumping poles. They're held together by some stubbies, and that's so that if they don't negotiate the pole and land on it, the pole doesn't slide out all over the place. Okay, so the set is important so that you can run a good number of athletes through this. The terrain should be fairly shallow. Again, we've chosen this terrain. We're going to see how it effectively works. It may need to be a little shallower than this at the start. But you'll notice because of the even spacing, the timing of the jump will start off bump, 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 bump. It will accelerate, and that is part of the challenge. Okay, racer, good jumps. Boot touch, go. Excellent. All right. Touch your boots. Touch your boots. Now, just as you could see from these young athletes, that it was a good challenge, and you could see that some had good height from their jump, and some cleared the poles, some nicked the poles. So now you start to understand the challenges of timing and being able to be balanced and doing what is demanded of the athlete. Three, two, one, go. Okay, now this is for time. Good balance, push, push, push. Come on, come on. That's good, good job, good job. One more time, one more time. That's it. Good, good. Wow, you're going to beat your record. Good job, good job. All right, that was 18 seconds. Good job, you're done.